motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check that out at h-d.com/explore. All right, now let's pull up the lightweight fighter rankings brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Get up to 50% off, including exclusive in-game content with the new limited time UFC 3 Notorious Edition, available on Xbox One and PS4 until October 16th. And this is what makes mixed martial arts great. You have the best fighting the best. The #1 ranked contender, Conor McGregor, who left to go pursue boxing as the lightweight champion, relinquished the title. Khabib Nurmagomedov assumed the throne in his absence. And tonight, in a matter of moments, they will lock the octagon gate behind Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor. John Anik, Joe Rogan, Dominic Cruz. So we know what Conor does early. I mean, over under 30 seconds for the first level change from Khabib. How do you expect him to handle the first minutes of this fight?
The real question is, can Khabib close the distance and get a hold of Conor? And can Conor clip him on the way in? Those are the big questions. Those are the questions we're going to get answered very, very quickly. The next question, if Khabib takes Conor down, can Conor get back up? Those are the two big questions.
That's what it comes down to. And the missing link on the stand-up that makes this fight different than anybody is two things. One, Conor McGregor is a southpaw. We haven't seen Khabib do very well striking with some southpaws as we've seen. Problem number two, Conor McGregor can knock people out moving backwards. He hasn't dealt with anybody that has fought him that moves backwards and can knock you out. Conor McGregor can do this. So if Khabib's pressuring forward the whole time, he's got to be careful. It's got to be in and out, because if he just non-stop pressures, he's going to get clipped on the way in. He has to be very cautious, and a lot of fakes have to be mixed in there, or Conor will get his timing and will hit him.
Then the big question is the spectacle. How does Khabib handle the spectacle? Because this is bigger than anything he's ever experienced. We know Conor rises to the occasion. The Jose Aldo fight's a perfect example of that. He came into that octagon like he owned the building.
Right.
Can Khabib eat the pressure in the way Conor does?
And can he take the punches? I mean, the bottom line is, can he take the damage? We've seen Khabib does get hit. It is a fact. It's not like he never gets hit. Can he take the power of Conor McGregor while he goes for the takedown? And can he time the takedown? Or does Conor McGregor have the nice punch count that he makes it so that Khabib has to stand with him? There's a lot of questions in this.
There's so many questions.
Oh, and we're getting answers soon. With that setup, there ends the wait for the biggest fight in UFC history. Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undisputed champion, welcoming back the Irish superstar Conor McGregor. Let's see how it plays out.
Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor is one of those fights where the moment it gets announced, you get goosebumps and you go, whoa, here we go.
The reason that this fight is so big and the reason that people are so fired up about this fight, it's two of the best in the world in their prime, fighting when they should be fighting.
This fight shows you the type of man that Conor McGregor is. He said, I want the toughest challenge available. I want the one that everybody says I can't win.
In Khabib, you have a guy that is 26-0, undefeated. That's unreal. At 26 wins, guys tend to make mistakes. Khabib has never done that.
This is the most intriguing stylistic matchups, and without a doubt, the biggest fight in the history of the lightweight division, and in my opinion, the biggest fight in the history of the UFC.
He never fight with someone like me.
Oh, he's getting mauled. Barbosa's face says it all.
Who have so much pressure, so much dominate with his opponent.
Michael should tackle. He's gonna break his arm. He's gonna break his arm. Hit us all over.
You know, this is my style, crush my opponents.
He has been unrivaled inside the octagon. I mean, he's just an unprecedented phenom of a talent. We're talking maulings and massacres.
Knock. Where's Conor? I want to fight with your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.
We are ready here. We are ready for war. We are ready for all outcomes, all situations, all scenarios. I am in a war state of mind. You're looking at a fighting veteran. I've been through it all. I've been on the boxing side and I've been on this side. I came back for the love of fighting and the love of war, and this I am going to truly, truly love. Putting a bad bad beating on this little glass jaw rat.
Oh, he's hurt! Could he finish him here? Wow.
My belt has been never taken from my waist, so they've got to build up these fake champions. But here I am, returned to take back my throne.
I know he is afraid of a smack. And if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun.
Oh! He slapped him! Like that!
What you gonna do if you know knock me out? You have to knock me out first or second round. What you gonna do? I'm gonna keep going. If you don't knock me out, it's gonna be a very long night to him.
Trust me, mate. I'm ready for a long night. Now you're up on the real kid. You're with the real dogs now, brother, yeah? He's in over his head. I'm gonna pick him apart and bully him in there and absolutely maul him.
My dream smash him, make him humble. I wanna change his face. We have to finish him.
Yes, yes, yes.
And realized a $100 million payday in a boxing match with Floyd Mayweather. Some suggested he would never return, but Joe, if you know the man, you know he cares deeply about mixed martial arts and his MMA legacy. And now the first UFC fighter to simultaneously hold 2 UFC titles is back to pick up where he left off.
He loves this. When you have $100 million in the bank, you do this because you love this. He loves this, he loves being the champion, and he truly believes that he has the style to reclaim his throne.
Tonight's Prep Point brought to you by Harley-Davidson. When you fire up an HD motorcycle, adrenaline kicks in and refuses to tap out. Check it out at h-d.com/explore.
Because of his personality, because of his skill set, because of his spectacular success inside the octagon, it makes this so interesting. I mean, this is such a heated moment of anticipation. I can't wait, Dominic Cruz. I can't wait.
And it's so exciting to be here and to get to call this fight because every single ounce of this is going to be technique at the highest level. When they're grappling, it's going to be technique at the highest level. When they're striking, it's going to be test match. It's going to be non-stop reads. And Conor McGregor is one of the best in the world at finding that pinpoint timing and making it count to put on the show for the world. It is going to be epic.
And here comes the strut.
25th Pro Mixed Martial Arts contest for Conor McGregor. 11th UFC appearance. He is 9-1, a 9-time UFC bonus winner in his 10 UFC fights. 18 career wins by knockout or TKO. Few understand and manage distance better than the notorious Conor McGregor. Have failed to solve KHABIB Nurmagomedov in a mixed martial arts setting. In modern-day MMA, it's an absolutely incredible accomplishment. And tonight, with status as the most dominant force in the game, KHABIB Nurmagomedov is chasing the biggest win of his career.
He is an unparalleled grappler. There's literally been no one like him in this division. Mauls world-class fighters. And if you talk to people like Daniel Cormier, who shared the gym with him, he mauls world-class wrestlers on a regular basis. He's the best grappler we have ever seen in the lightweight division. The question is, can he get a hold of Conor? And if he can get a hold of Conor, can Conor survive what 26 others have not been able to?
And the big question for me is, how does he deal with the pressure at this magnitude? This is what we haven't seen. He's faced some studs, but this is another level of pressure, another level without his father in his corner, another level without some of the people he's used to having with him, not here. And on top of that, this is for contendership of the world. Literally, when you're fighting Conor McGregor, you're not fighting for your division, you're not fighting something little. This is for the world. This is for the #1 pound-for-pound spot. It is huge. And is KHABIB Nurmagomedov good enough at grappling to get what he needs to as a one-dimensional fighter? That's what he showed up as. Nobody's ever tested him besides one dimension. Is he good enough to do that? Is it good enough to get down to Conor McGregor? We're about to find out very soon.
His record, 21 takedowns landed in a 15-minute fight, will likely stand the test of time. Last appearance, he became the undisputed champion by beating Al Iaquinta back in April. Only landed 6 of his 15 takedown attempts that night. But Joe, it's what he does with those takedowns. The wrist control, the leg control on the ground, just usually makes for a suffocating night at the office for his opponent.
I've never been more excited for a fight.
I agree.
KHABIB Nurmagomedov, 26-0. He has never been knocked down in an MMA fight. Perhaps that chin will be tested like never before tonight by the left hand, the right hand, and everything else that Conor McGregor brings to the table as a striker. KHABIB versus Conor. Here we are. This Tale of the Tape brought to you by Modelo Especial, brewed with a fighting spirit since 1925. KHABIB Nurmagomedov just turned 30. Conor McGregor also 30 years old as of July 14th. Nurmagomedov 1 inch taller. McGregor will try to maximize a 4-inch advantage in reach. All right, now for the official introductions for our main event. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Chairman Anthony Marnell, Executive Director Bob Bennett, Commissioners Stacy Alonso, Christopher Alt, Dallas E. Hahn, and Dr. Robert McBeath. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Derek Cleary, Sal Diamato, and Junichiro Kamijo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This bout is sponsored by Harley Davidson. Get your first taste of Harley Davidson adrenaline at h-d.com. And P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. Metro PCS is now Metro by T-Mobile. Discover the smarter way to get unlimited and see what's new on October 8th. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've truly all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 154 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, the former UFC lightweight champion, and the #1 ranked lightweight contender in the world, the challenger, the pride of Ireland, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding an undefeated professional record, 26 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, KHABIB, the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves now if you wish to. All right, let's do this.
Well, if you bet that the fighters would not touch gloves, cash those tickets, and wherever you are in the world tonight, one way or another,